I pressed it. And we're live. Hello, everyone. So I am here with the gorgeous Tamar from Florida. Hello, lovely.
Ah, you're gonna be my friend forever, calling me gorgeous.
Oh, so I don't have to take you out for dinner first. I just have
Yes.
to call you gorgeous and now you're mine. I
How
love
is
it.
everybody?
Well, we're still
We have
waiting for what's going on. Where is everyone? 11 viewers. Pop in, give us. Here we go.
Yay.
I was starting to think it was just going to be you and I, Tamar.
It's okay. You know what? We're gonna get the viewers after, and
Yes.
it's fine. But if everybody's like me, you know, they're probably just having their first cup of coffee.
Or their 10th.
Walk the dog. Oh,
we're
hi,
gonna have so much fun.
Agnesta.
Hello, Nesta. We had Alina. Hello. Dina. Hello. We've got Lori. Hello.
Hi, Lori. Oh my God, I have to tell you all, I'm looking outside over here and it's gorgeous in Florida today. Absolutely gorgeous day here.
When you say gorgeous, like how gorgeous?
Like blue skies, sunny, maybe gonna
Oh,
be 80 a little bit.
okay. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it sounds like it's nice. It's not 100, so
Yeah,
that's
it's
good.
perfect. It's perfect. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Crafty I Am.
Hi, Ida.
Sue.
Oh
Sue
my
comes
God, the
to my
whole
classes.
family is here.
I
Thank
know.
you
Sue's
all
from
so
Sydney, so it's very late there. We've got Ella from England. Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Rose. Late for you too.
Oh, hi, Rose. You know, it makes me feel so good when I see familiar faces popping in, and I already know all these people.
Hi,
Oh
Patricia.
my God.
We've got
Hi.
Sarah. Man, everyone's popping in. This is great. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, it's coming into the hi, Charmaine. All right, so I'm just going to quickly click through some. If I miss you, I apologize. All you lovely people coming in to spend Friday.
I see everybody is just coming in so fast. I can't even say the names that fast. Ida, hi, honey.
Yes, we've got.
Hi, Patricia and Kay. Oh, it's so small because I'm looking at it my phone. And it's like tiny.
The phone's the worst, and I've got my laptop, and the lighting's not the best on my laptop, so I look a little dark. But it is nighttime here too, so. Okay.
Yay.
So we're very, 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 very excited for tonight, aren't we, Tamar? Or today.
Me
today,
too. This morning for me, this night for
yes.
you. It's fine. We covered the whole spectrum. And look
we're on complete opposites of the world, but we are together, which is awesome. So let me pop you. Show us your project.
Okay. So yeah, I'm like this. But I did do a practice run on what we're doing. And we're doing something similar to this. Not exactly, but this is what we're doing.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch you.
We'll do everything except those cups here because those cups came out too big for my composition. So I'm going to let that go. But look how gorgeous. I mean, this collection, isn't this gorgeous? Look at that.
So pretty. It's such a nice collection.
I know. I made like three projects with it already, and I'm in love. I'm in love.
I did do one project. Pretty is not my forte, shall I say. So I did do something, but I'm a little too scared to share it. So I'll wait a little bit before I get the yeah.
I don't care. I'll share. You know, we're not perfect.
It's just I love it, and I love pretty stuff. But if there's no cogs, and if there's no if I can't grunge it, I feel out of place. But sometimes I do shock people, and I do something pretty. But I love your project. Love it.
Thank you. It's fun. It's colorful, but it's muted. I'm very colorful.
I think it's gorgeous.
face color I like. Yesterday, I posted for my design team something that's monochromatic and so out of my comfort zone. And
I saw that this morning.
ah,
Have you got it there? May Z.
yeah,
Can you
it's
grab
right in the
it?
other room. Sure.
Okay. I'll just keep talking while she goes. If you haven't seen it, it is amazing. So we've got heaps. Thank you so much to everyone for coming here today, tonight, this afternoon, this morning. All your comments. I'm just going through. There's so much.
I got it.
Okay.
I still had it where I was taking pictures.
Wow.
So I made a little house for the supervisor.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. And actually, the thing lights up. I'm supposed to put a light in it. I just, I finished it at like 3 o'clock in the morning, because once I start, I can't finish. And I'm like, it's too late. And look, it has a door.
Oh, shut the front door. Are you serious?
It has a door, and it's supposed to light up right behind him. You see, there's a hole in here.
Oh my God! You just keep coming out with surprises.
I know, and I love the back. I love the back of it. I know Anthony always says, "Show me the back." I'm like,
I think that's one of my favorites.
To show you my back. Isn't that pretty? It came out so cute.
Gorgeous. Look at you go.
I know.
So we are almost 7 minutes in. So did you want to do your thing? So do you want me to take you out, or are you happy
I'm happy just trying to turn it around. Is it okay like that?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Yep.
I just need to know that I am on the right side.
Tamar, you're upside down. You're upside down.
What was that noise?
What noise? Can you hear me?
Oh God, is this you? You sound so funny. Hold on.
When you flipped it,
you sound in slow motion.
No.
Hold on. You're in the show. Oh, that was weird. Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, what happened? I hear you like really slow motion, like like that.
I swear I haven't been doing drugs, no alcohol. That's all you.
Can you hear?
You're killing me right now, Tamar. Okay, I can hear you. Okay.
Should I come out and come back in?
Maybe, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Oh my God. I love her so much. She's so good. Okay, so let's see. While we're waiting, big things happening. So April, I am going to the States to teach at Big Mouth Scrappers in Texas, and then crafting at the Nest in Florida, so up at Jacksonville. I'm going to be posting flyers, so keep an eye out. I'll put it on Stampers worldwide for everyone to see. So if you're in the area, would love for you to come and do a class with me. What else is coming up? We've got Donis and I are doing classes in Canberra. I'm also going to be in Sydney teaching in May with Scrap with Friends. What else? Oh, hang on.
That was the funniest, weirdest thing.
Oh my gosh. It was like, don't touch a thing.
Did you hear yourself?
No,
Or you?
I was fine. I don't know what is in your coffee this morning, Tamar, but on my end, it was fine.
I heard you in slow motion.
Oh, so funny.
It
You
was
crack me up.
hilarious. So is my hands like on the right side or is like backwards?
If you move over just a little to your, yep, yes, perfect. There.
Okay. Are we perfect? Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So I am going to use a substrate that's canvas. It's already
Yes.
primed. And it is 11 by 14. And I like those pre-prime one because they're flat and hard, and I buy them by, like a lot of them. So it's a really good substrate. For mixed media, you need something hard,
Yes, you do. Yes.
All right. And I'll be using rice paper from Casa Granada. So I pulled two of them. I pulled the DFSA 4658.
BSFA.
Yeah, 4658.
Yep.
And DFSA 4659.
Done. I've popped it in the comments.
Awesome. And rice paper is really fun. I like using it for background because it gives you a pop of color and some, like some interest over there. And then I cover it with some paints and, so you have like here and there things that will pop up. So I'm going to just cut it a little bit. Like, let's say over here. I know it got through the pan of the flower.
I hate doing that. I'm always like, is there a way I can save it? But
I cut through the flower. Now I'm going to rip it a little bit.
I love ripping rice paper.
So I'm going to put one on the right and one on the left. Then I'm going to put this in the middle and probably just paint over it. So yeah, to get rid of those corners, you can wet it with water and then it'll rip like really easy.
Yep. Which is what I tend to do.
Yeah.
Just use a wet paintbrush or a water pen.
Yeah. And it also prepares the rice paper to get absorbs, to absorb the glue better.
Yep.
So, and it's not a science. You don't have to do anything exact because it's just for the background. So just a little bit here, a little bit there.
Cindy, hi Cindy. Just I saw your comment before. If I do come through Atlanta, we will definitely be catching up. Just putting that out there. I wasn't ignoring it.
Are you going to Atlanta?
Not that I know of, but we just don't know when it comes with flights.
I know you're going to be in Florida. Are you coming to Crafting at the Nest?
Yes. So that's the 14th of April.
It's with another Cindy, with Cindy Bosniak. I know. I was planning on coming. I was like toying with the idea.
You're a very busy lady, Miss Tamar.
I know. Well, we're going to be in Orlando.
Yes, and I can't wait to see you in person. This is the most exciting bit is no one understands. At the moment, I feel like a caged dog, but when I'm free, everyone better look out because I am going for everyone. Just, I'm going to be on cloud 9. I'll be out and free.
Yay! I haven't been to any of those craft shows in a couple years, and I'm really excited because we're gonna be a bunch of friends over there meeting together, having fun.
It's great that we've got this technology that we can see each other.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as in person. So that's what
Right.
I'm looking forward to doing, is just seeing people in person, not behind a screen.
Yeah, you and I have a date for drinks, right?
Oh, yes, we do.
Not that I drink, but
Wow, I might have to check what you drink, because if you start saying to me, Farrel, you're talking a little slow again, I'm checking what's in your drink.
I am not a drinker. I will drink a little bit and then I get stupid, like really fast.
I'm not much of a drinker. I'm what we call, I don't know if you've heard of our chocolate Cadbury, the brand. But it's
No.
a chocolate, right? So you can get chocolate bars, all that kind of stuff. But when they advertise, you get a glass and a half of milk in one block. So I'm what you call a Cadbury drinker. So a glass and a half and I'm done. I'm gone.
Oh, yeah. Sounds right. I mean, me, half a glass of wine, I'm good with dinner. But if I have more than that, you have to peel me off the floor.
Oh, good God. Okay. So then that's good to know for the cruise.
Yeah. Okay. Now I've prepared some chipboards, when I have leftovers. So I have one piece that is 11 by 1, one piece that is 3/4 by 11. I'm talking inches. Okay. It's about 1 inch wide and 11 inches here and 3/4 of an inch here. And then I'll take one. I don't need more than one. That is 1/2 inch. And I have a couple little ones too. 1, 2, and I don't know where my third one is gone to. Just disappeared on me somewhere.
Is that like gray board, or have you used
you can use anything you want that is a little hard. So you can use cardboard, gray board. I use chipboard because I make albums, so these are leftovers. And this is 100 points, so it's really thick. And that's what I always have those laying around. Oops, and I almost dropped my whole thing with brushes.
Hi, Luciana.
Hi, Luciana.
Oh, we got everyone. Look, everyone's just popping in, saying hello still. This is great. You just missed all the fun, by the way. If you were here 10 minutes ago, you would have seen Tamar.
Now I just have to be able to open my thing of primer. God, I need muscles.
Did it open?
It doesn't want to open.
I tap mine on the ground. If you've got concrete or tiles.
Yeah, I got neighbors. I don't know if I got concrete or tiles. I got neighbors. Okay. I am going to go grab another one.
Okay.
Okay. It's all right. I just opened it yesterday, so it's brand new. It's all fresh, that primer. So I probably just didn't wipe the top. Not very smart, Tamar.
I used the Glad Seal and what is it called? It's like sticky
cling wrap.
Yeah, but it's called Seal and something. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. I'm still here. Just gonna.
All right. So I'm just gonna cut this piece to match the same width.
I'm just going to. So this is what I use. Hang which way? Press and Seal.
Okay.
By Glad, and what it is it's sticky. But it doesn't, like you can tip your paints upside down, it doesn't come off, but you can keep peeling it on and off.
Okay.
So just for anyone out there.
No, usually it's okay. I think it's because it was brand new. It was like 3:00 in the morning. I was practicing. I ruined my nail. I got a manicure for the live. I got such a great manicure. And then I was doing the practice run and I did not put gloves on. And I was like, you're such an idiot.
Well, actually, I got my nails done too, but I didn't end up creating for tonight. So I thought I'll go get my nails done. And there's nothing. So today I was covered in primer, Allegro paint, glue. I had everything all over my hands today.
So I'm just putting a little primer here, and I'm going to just dab a little bit on the edges here.
Mm-hmm.
Just to sort of blend it in. Just a little. That's good enough. Okay. I do a lot of blending. I don't think when I paint, I just do it.
That's a good way to go, I say. Don't overthink it, just do it.
Yeah. I'm going to take some paints now and smear it all over the place. So I'm taking this ivory.
Is that KAL12?
That's KL50, old ivory.
Old ivory.
Okay. And here I have some Rosa Antica, KAL57. I'm going to use a lot of different colors. So yep. I don't know if you want to just have fun with it. And I'm going to take my roller.
Oh, what was that last color? Sorry, Tamar.
It is KAL18.
18.
Camponi.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Okay, just going to put a little bit of the pink.
Tamar, what did you use to cut the chipboard? Did you just use scissors, or do you have a guillotine or something?
To cut the long pieces, I do have a Carl cutter. It's the industrial one. It's heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it cuts through chipboard like butter.
Okay.
And the little one, I just use scissors right now because it doesn't have to be perfect.
Beautiful. Thank you.
And okay, now I'm going to add some yellow tones. Because you see, there's a little bit of sort of yellowish undertone to the rice paper to get it antique. So I'm going to blend it in with that.
Hi, Jill.
All right. So what happens if you just take the colors that you have in the rice paper in the collection in the background and sort of blend everything together, and you leave some of the images around, and then you can just like go a little bit here, a little bit there, you see?
Yep.
And it blends everything together and it creates a really nice background. So I'm just going over now with some of the paint I have left here, and I'm going to go in with some darks in a second.
Okay.
Now over here, remember I have the shelf going here. So this is sort of the wall behind the shelf, and this is in the front. So I'm separating my composition into two different sections right now. And you can do different color here if you want, because it is a different part of your drawing. So I'm going to add a little bit of a darker tone here.
Oh, I like it.
All right. And I'm going to add some color. Ooh, now what color would you say? I know.
Oh my God.
Somebody
Sorry,
woke up. Somebody woke up.
I kind of forgot where I was for a minute then. I shouldn't have said it like that. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, it's my favorite color.
All right. Okay, you see it pops? It just popped.
I love it.
So it's still, everything is a little bit wet. And we're going to give it a teeny quick dry right now.
Everyone's saying it's beautiful what you've done so far.
Just the background. Okay. It's muting my noisy thing, right?
No, it's fine. It's not too noisy.
Okay. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to do a little stenciling.
Oh, I love a good stencil.
Okay, but before I do the stenciling, I'm going to give it a little wash. Now, a wash is when you use a lot of water in your paint, so it kind of becomes translucent, and you just see the background. So I'm going to do a little wash with my big brush, and I'm going to just make sure that it's clean.
Yes, today I did a project and I didn't clean my paintbrushes properly, and it had black gesso on it, and I've gone to use the ivory paint, and it wasn't ivory when I was done. So make sure those paintbrushes are clean and your water's clean, because I thought my water was clean. It was not.
It's okay. It's generic. It's going to be what it's going to be. That's why every drawing is different. So just a little bit of a wash, and it sort of blends it together a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to put it aside. I'm going to let it dry a little bit, and I'm going to tend to my molds. I used this for my molds. I'll give you the name. It's K3 PTA 4521. And this is really fun. It has kitchen elements here, this mold.
It's really fun. It's such a cute mold. And they come out like really clear as well.
So I made them ahead of time. So I have all these pieces, and I'm just going to go ahead and paint it. So I paint my mold really fast, but you can obviously take your time and do it any way you want. But this is my
question. Is that resin that you've used?
Is that resin that I used? Yes, I used white resin.
Okay, so do you prime it or do you paint it straight away with the Allegro paint?
No, I prime it. If I can get my primer, I'm gonna go get a different primer.
Didn't you go get a different primer before?
It's too old and it's too thick. Too old, too thick, and I want a thinner one. So I'm just gonna grab another one.
Hi, Samantha. Samantha's just popped in to say hello.
Hi, Samantha. You see, this is a thinner primer, but it still covers really, really good. So I prefer to use this one. As it gets older in the thing, it just gets drier and thicker. So I want a good one. I don't compromise.
I love a good primer. It's my best friend.
Yeah, primer you have to use a good primer. Because this is what makes the paint stay on good and will look good. So And I also like using the primer mixed with paint. Sometimes I will just put the paint right in it,
Mm-hmm.
because the primer is chalky, not like regular acrylic paint
Yep.
that has a little bit of the shine to it. And I like that chalky look. So I mix it. I use it like regular color, like white if I want to light something up.
Mm-hmm.
Like here, I'm going to take a little bit of the blue with the primer,
Okay.
and
Interesting. I'm intrigued.
just do a little bit, not too much.
You're not just a pretty face, Tamar. Do you like? I've called you gorgeous. I've just said that you're very smart. What else can I throw at you tonight?
I don't know, but I'm like, what do you want now?
Oh,
I love you.
We're on fire tonight. You just made me cry.
It's so funny because I have a daughter who's, I think, absolutely the most beautiful thing in the world, and I've been telling her that ever since she was like 0 years old.
Yeah.
Like, you're so pretty. She calls me on FaceTime and I see her face and my heart just like, oh my God, she's so pretty. And I keep telling her that, and it doesn't go, oh, she gives me that look every time I say that.
Oh,
but it's how I feel,
That's
I
so
see
nice.
her and she's like, yeah. And I have a woman that I work with. She's, I think, 83 years old or something like that. And she's a beautiful woman. And I keep calling her, hi, beautiful.
And does it put a smile on her face?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I know, but somebody told me years ago, I said, Tamar, when somebody gives you a compliment, say thank you, shut up. So thank you. And I'm going to shut up.
I'm not very good at taking compliments. And it's really bad. And then when I get told just to shut up and accept it, so then I get embarrassed and I say thank you, but it takes a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's nice, I think. I think women should stick together and
I think so.
If we're not here for each other, then who will? It's like it's different.
Go girl power.
So yeah, you can keep complimenting me.
Okay, sure. I'll try and think of something new before we end tonight. Crafty I am. Okay, so you want to, where can one go to see my travel schedule? So fingers crossed my tomorrow morning, so your tonight, I'm going to post it on Stampers Worldwide. So I'm just waiting for this one store to advertise the flyer, and then I will do the flyer, which will have my projects and who you can contact when I come to the States. Sorry, Tamar. I just thought
That's great. No, absolutely. It's so important that people know where to find you,
Yes, and I know time, like, it's not a lot of time. It was kind of like a last minute decision, since I'm already coming over to the States for, I know it's not called Creativation anymore, but that's how I keep forgetting the new name for it.
It's not NAMTA. It is Creativation, but it's put up by NAMTA, which is the Association for Creative Arts.
So I'm just going to keep saying Creativation because that's
you can say
what I know. But yeah, since I'm already going there, and it's a long trip from Perth to Orlando.
Is it?
No, I'm going to be traveling for a day and a half. It's fine. It's nothing.
Oh God.
I thought we'd make the most of it rather than just coming for a quick trip. So
I know, and you're coming to my neck of the woods.
I know, I'm so excited.
I know.
We actually, so 2 years ago, hang on, when did COVID? It was just before COVID hit. So that was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I came over for Creativation when it was in Arizona. And it was the first time. So I previously had only been to Hawaii, like American states. So we went to Arizona, then we went to Orlando, and they had this freak snap winter frost come, and the iguanas were falling out of the trees. And I was saying, don't touch them, because when it gets warm, they defrost and come back to life. We were like,
right.
Hell? I was like, please let me see one fall out. I just want to see one. We didn't see one though, but it was cold, like especially coming from Arizona, which it wasn't like a winter. So then we went to Houston, and it wasn't cold there either. So it was a bit of a shock to the system to go hot, cold, hot, and then back to hot in Australia. But I had so much fun. So much fun.
Well, even in the States, like you have Florida is the state that a lot of New Yorkers and everybody from up north come here, like, Connecticut and all those northern states, so we call them snowbirds because they only come
in winter.
In the winter.
I did hear that. So I know some people in Canada, and they were saying that they normally go to Miami or like that area because it's winter, because it's warmer than staying in, I don't know, minus 30 degrees.
So when my family decided to come here and, they were asking me, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, really?
So does it get cold enough for you to wear jackets?
It doesn't get cold at all. It gets a little bit, like you really need a little sweatshirt.
Yep. So jeans and
during that one day of the year.
Oh my God. So your weather's very much like here in Perth, where it is sunshine 24/7.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time. Well, it rains. And we get some stormy weather sometimes, but it's not so bad. It really is not so bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the heat right now. I need some cold. I need some rain. I want to wear my Ugg boots.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not missing my boots. I'm not missing shoveling snow, that's for sure.
So where were you before? Because I know you've only recently really moved to Florida.
In New York.
Oh.
I was in New York.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was not lovely in the winter.
Isn't that weird? And it's because you experience it all the time that you probably hated it. Whereas you get someone who doesn't get to see snow much that loves it.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Israel, so I did not grow up with it. And we get 4 perfect seasons in Israel, but it doesn't get too cold that you can't stand it. So the first time you experience snow, it's great. I was pregnant with my daughter, and I had her in January. Went to the hospital in blizzard.
Oh my gosh.
It's not fun. So that was my first experience with snow, and I hated it ever since.
Whereas my babies are all summer babies. So when you have babies and you're kind of feeling gross as it is, add sweat on top of that, and you can't get cool. Yeah.
No. And how many kids you have?
I got 3 boys.
You got 3 boys.
I know, and this is why I look tired all the time, because they literally suck the life out of me. But I love them dearly. So my oldest, Noah, he is going for his driver's license next month.
Oh my God!
I don't know if
he'll be able to drive the little ones around now.
Tamar, if you could see the look on my face right now, he scares the shit out of me. I don't know if we're allowed to swear. I'm sorry. He scares the hell out of me. But it will be so good if when he does get it, because that's less running around. But then I'd be stressing every day, hoping he's going to come home in one piece too.
He'll be fine. You
You
know, my
will.
daughter had an accident. When she got her driver license, I sold my old beat up car and I got a
Mhm.
better one because I figured if anything happens, I wanted her safe.
Yes.
So I bought a new car that was safe.
Mhm. Oh gosh. Mm.
And 2 weeks later, they calling me like, your daughter just been in an accident. So I ran. It wasn't far from the house. I was in my pajamas. I ran over there in my pajamas. I forgot what I was wearing. Like
Yeah.
who cares? Who cares? I got over there and she ran the car into a pole.
Oh
and,
my gosh.
and thank God she was fine. Nothing happened to her. Thank
Yeah.
God. The car was totaled. But I told her, I said, I don't care. You had an accident. You're fine. You're breathing. You're all in one piece. That's it for the next
Yeah.
50 years.
Oh, the things I'm going to look forward to. It was funny because
Yeah.
I was in the car with him and I had the two little ones and he was driving and he got out, like he was driving to the gym. So he got out. I got in the driver's side. I shut the door and I said to my two little boys, I'm like, now, are you going to listen to instructions when I teach you to drive? And my middle child goes, yes, mum. Like he was too scared to say anything because he was petrified.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, yeah. Right, so I'm painting my little mold still. If you can see, I'm doing like real pastel colors because they match the collection. So I'm using pastel pink here.
your painting skills
And
are impeccable, Tamar.
oh, thank you. Only been doing it for like 45 years, so
Yeah,
that's
see,
it.
I just gave you another compliment. I'm on
Thank
fire
you.
tonight. I'm telling you.
I can't take it.
Stop. No, don't stop.
Oh my God. Yeah. I like painting.
I find it very therapeutic.
Yeah. My style years ago started with very geometric. So I was using tools to create lines and painting the lines and have everything has to be just right, just exact.
Hmm.
And when I came to mixed media, I'm like, this is totally different. I don't have to stay within the lines. I can use bigger brushes.
I can slap it and say it's mixed media.
Just, yeah, just
Yeah.
slap that paint on. I'm missing something. I'm missing some kind of brownish. I want something a little bit more brownish. You see what I mean? I mean, I have everything a little
Yes.
bit muted, but I want something warmer. Let's see. I really should not have put all my paints away last night, but I try to be a good girl.
There is. Okay. So I'm a really
Uh,
messy crafter, but I get these ideas in my head where I go, I think I might clean my work area. And when I clean, I can never remember where I've put my stuff. Whereas when it's chaos, I know where everything is.
it's an organized chaos. I mean, what
Yeah,
isn't there to understand about that? It's an
that's
organized
what I
chaos.
thought too.
Oh, here, this is what I want. See, brick red.
Oh, yes. Love brick red.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay. And I'm just going to add a teeny bit here to this thing.
Is that the chopping board? Is that a chopping board or a
Yes.
cheese platter? A
And
charcuterie board.
a little bit here. Yeah, and a little bit here. So it will match. Okay, I'm done. That's good. I think this is fine.
Yep.
Over here, this one, what are we doing on this one? Let's put coffee. It has coffee on it or something. Coffee, salt, whatever. I was supposed to do this one where it said coffee, but I didn't. Because I'm talking and, I can't walk and chew
I'm
gum at the same
distracting you,
time.
aren't I?
Yeah, how dare you?
I know, I apologize. My bad. I just go back to my corner. Oh, you're terrible, Tamar. Terrible. Well, everyone's loving what you're doing. We're getting love hearts.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just slapping.
I know, but it's like the colors you're using. You've taught us to mix your Allegro paints with the primer to get that chalky. I mean, I didn't know that. What's tomorrow? Kids are home tomorrow, so I can't play tomorrow. Monday.
Yeah. So now I'm going to add some dark areas a little bit. Here. And here. Okay, and on the bottom, don't forget the bottom.
So the medium that Tamar's used in her molds is resin. Is it a 2-part resin, Tamar?
It's a 2-part resin, but it's not 100% recommended, to be honest, to use resin. It's always better to use the, what do you call it? The dry clay, the fast drying clay. But, by the time I sat down and decided what project I want to do, and I wanted to prepare it ahead of time, so I was, just doing the quick way out. But
so
if you want your...
Oh, sorry, Tamar, you go.
I said if you want your molds to last longer, then by all means use something different, not the resin, I think. No?
So the resin, I don't know if it's the same for yours. So I use a quick dry resin. So it takes literally like 7 minutes to dry. But the problem is, or to cure, sorry. But the problem is it heats. So then I get it burns holes in my...
It burns holes. Exactly.
Yeah. So if I'm not going to be traveling with the pieces, I will use the ceramic powder, Stamperia ceramic powder. Yeah. The air dry clay, it depends if it's a big piece. If there's like little flourishes, I don't like to use them because it's hard to kind of pop them out. So it just depends on what I'm doing with my projects. But lately, I've noticed that the molds, so if you go back 12 months, I think I burnt a lot of holes in my molds. But lately, when I've used resin, it hasn't happened. So I don't know.
I was just going to say that. I'm yet to burn a hole in my resin. I really never do. I know I heard sometimes, it happens, but it did not happen to me ever.
It's weird. It was like the tiniest hole, but when you moved your mold, there'd be resin that's kind of spilled onto the table.
Yeah, that happens because they're like, they
no.
like that.
It's in the design. So one of them, like the seahorse,
right?
That one, there was just really thin pieces where our resin would heat and it would just go through the plastic. But lately I haven't had that problem. So I think the molds must be a little bit thicker.
Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't use this in the original one, but you know how I used this one. That's the whole mold. And then I just used whatever leftover I had here and took away the out. So it's really thin. And I'm like, I'm looking at it now. I said, maybe I'll use it. Look how cute it is. Like it can blend in.
So cute.
So I don't know. I'll use this one. I like, when I'm doing, when I'm pouring resin or when I'm doing the molds, I do a whole bunch and then I just leave it for future projects. And sometimes I have a little bit left and I'm like, let me just do something quick. So I'm just going to do this one as well. And I'm going to do it in green. I hope my friend Olga is not looking at me using green. She doesn't like it.
Yes, I can remember when we were on a design team together and she hates green. It's a bit,
But it's
I'm not a purple person, so I struggle with using purple. What color do you struggle with creating with?
I don't struggle. No, I can't say I don't. I have one periwinkle.
Mm,
Periwinkle. I love this color, but I never use it in my works. Never. I don't think I ever used periwinkle.
I think I've used it once, but it's on that purple
Yeah.
tone. I just, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, ugh. All right, I'm gonna try to let it dry naturally, and whatever doesn't dry, I'll use my heat gun.
Okay.
So take this and this, and now what I want to do. Oh, now I want to do this, and I'll do the stencils while these dry. And then we're gonna put it together. So I'm making my
Yay!
pieces,
Yep.
and then we'll put it together. So I have this thing, and I want to use the stencil to create sort of wood-like on it. You see, these have, I'll show you the stencil without my paint on it.
Actually, I've got one here.
Okay, so you show it.
Bigger screen. Oh, upside down. Sorry. No, this way. So there's a panel here.
Yeah.
So let me put you back into big screen and I will type up the code.
All right, so it disappeared on me.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Don't stress. Hang on, let me put me back into a little screen. I'm still here. I will never leave your side.
Don't go. You leave me alone with all these people.
I'd never do that to you.
I wouldn't know what to say.
Oh my god. So we've got So Arena has said, I find the slower drying resin doesn't heat up like the quick dry resin, so it won't damage the molds. Correct. So it's only because it gets hot that it heats up that plastic. But like I said, it was only like 1 or 2 molds of mine, and a lot of ladies have said that it hasn't ruined their molds. So molds are great. The ceramic powder is awesome. It makes it does really good detail. So let me just show you one I've got here. Not that I prepared earlier, but where are we? Can you see that?
And you know what? You ruin it. You can always go ahead and buy another one. Just buy another one.
That's right. Just buy another one. So the ceramic powder is good, but if you're going to, sometimes okay, so I have my setup behind me. I don't know what happens, but every now and again, my stuff flies off the wall and falls down on the floor. The resin, it doesn't break. Ceramic powder, it'll just break. So it just depends on what you're doing. And if you travel a lot with your projects, resin's probably the better option.
Right.
Okay. So now that we've set that up.
I do. When I'm using smaller molds, like smaller pieces, I'll use the ceramic powder and the dry clay because they're small. And I like the way that they feel. They absorb the color really well. So if you want to do detailed painting, it's better, for like really detailed work.
I love your panels. They're looking great.
Panel?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit of, I want it a little more brownish. I think it's a little too orangey. Okay. A little bit. I can't find my footing here with the color. Okay, that's better. I put a little bit of more yellow on it so that it will tone the red down. I think that's a little better. Okay, so I have these two. Now I'm going to go ahead and stencil my background. Let's check the background. We'll put it on the side to dry. And it's nice and dry now. Yeah. So I have two stencils here. This one, you see, has the tile that I really like. So I'm going to just add it here and there.
Yep.
And I'm going to add gold.
Ooh.
There you go.
Love a bit of bling.
Yep. Now remember I said the chalky white, you can mix it.
Stop it.
But you cannot mix it with glitter, not glitter, with pearlized with gold. You can't. If you mix gold with white, it'll take away that gold. It'll just turn it yellow.
Yep. So Tamar, you had me going there because I thought you were gonna go. You can mix it, and in my head, I'm like, no,
you can't.
I was. If you seen the look on my face, I was shocked, and you didn't even say it, and then you tricked me.
I can't see your face. I got my face in my work right now.
Well, it was shocked. My face was shocked because I thought you were going to say you can mix it and make it chalky, and I was like, "That's not possible." But show me. I was getting excited.
I'm putting the white first. I'm going to put white first, and then I'm going to add the gold over it.
So is that to make the gold pop more? Is that why you're doing the lighter color first?
Okay. Yeah, because it's transparent, so I don't really want it to be transparent. So I'm just adding here and there some touches. Okay. And then maybe a little here.
Mary's just said she loves the stencil. It's a gorgeous stencil. I love the tile.
Ooh,
yeah, I use the tile. I haven't used the wood grain yet, but I do love a good wood grain stencil. Oh my God. Did you just hear my cat?
I heard.
She just meowed at me because I'm sitting in my seat that she thinks is hers.
Of course it's hers. I mean, really. My dog too. As soon as I get off the chair, he'll jump on there. She. Why did I just say he on my dog?
How long have you had your dog for, Tamar?
More than a few years.
Oh, okay, that's not a good sign.
I don't know. You know how when you're live and people hear you, all of a sudden you get tongue-tied. You say the stupidest things.
Yes. Actually, so my mum, and I know because this happened not long ago too. When she'd go to yell at us, she'd get to our name last. So she would work through the kids, then name the animals, and then go, whatever your name is. But the animals would get a name before we did. I know. So it would be, like, I don't know. It'd be my brother and sister. Like she'd yell out their names and then go, we had a dog called Oscar. So then she'd say Oscar. And then we had a cat called Deirdre. So then it was Deirdre and then it was Farrel. And I was like, are you serious right now? By the time she got to my name, we'd forgotten what she was yelling at me for.
Yeah, but try calling your sister and your daughter's name and your daughter and your sister's name. It happens to me still. Like my daughter will look at me, it's like, Ma, really? Really?
Well, I named my cat and I didn't realize that it was my husband's auntie's name as well. So when we'd be talking, so I named her Denise. and she was a cow of a. She was a horrible cat, but she loved me. So she was nice to me, but horrible to everyone else. So we'd be talking about how nasty she is, and I'd just forget that his auntie is sitting right there and her name was Denise. Yeah.
Oh, that is so funny. How you doing over there? Are you hanging in there?
Are you talking to me or the dog?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh, yes, I'm hanging in. I'm just reading the comments. So I'm glad to see that my mum wasn't the only one that called me animal names before she got to mine. Oh, we got a question. Oh, what was the brown color you used, Tamar?
The brown, which one? I'm using a few. This one?
It was a dark brown. Was it
Terra.
earth?
Yeah, this one.
So what's that? KAL?
KAL 106.
106. Thank you. Pop that in.
We're going to do a little dark now. And when I'm doing this, just, there are no rules. You can do whatever you want.
Ooh.
Yeah, I heard that.
I like a lot. And you're just using a sponge brush.
I'm just using a sponge brush. Okay, now this is the composition. I'm going to put here a little flower thingy. And I have this stencil here. Maybe I'll use the brownies here. Let me put a couple of brownies here first. We'll just add something interesting. And I need something a little more white again. Oh, you can't really see it. Can't really see it. How about now? Oh, now you can see it.
Beautiful.
Okay. So I'm going to put a little flower there with the stencil. I think I'm going to change it to a brush because my paints are really wet and you can't really see much.
Well, we've got awesome. We've got this looks so cool. You know what? Let's do hearts rain. I think everyone should give hearts. Oops, something was just said. I love Stamperia. We love Stamperia too, and we love you.
Okay. I don't know why it goes better when I paint at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is it because is that because I can't even no. Everything looks better at 3:30 in the morning, Tamar. Just putting it out there.
I'm adding some green leaves here and there. And it's so, you don't really see a whole lot. You're just going to see like a little bit of it, which is fine. It's still the background.
It's the background, isn't it?
It's
so
the
you
background.
Want to keep it in the background. Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to add touches of color here and there. And let's put some here just to balance it out. Okay. Okay. I think I messed this up enough. Now over here, I'm going to have some flowers. Where is my other stencil? Not my stencil, my other rice paper. And this one have a bunch of roses here, which I really like.
Oh, I think I have that one.
Okay. So I'm going to take these out.
Okay. Leanne's just said she's all good. Just listening now as she's working, but wanted to support Tamar and Farrel, of course. Isn't that lovely? She's working and listening to us.
Thank you, Leanne. You're the best. You really are. That's awesome. They took a rose out. Now look, when you take rice paper and you don't have anything underneath, it sort of will blend in with the background. Okay, like that. So I'm going to take my mixed media glue. Glue it right there. See how it all blends in?
Beautiful.
So you get the element from the rice paper. It looks like it's just painted on.
It actually reminds me, it kind of looks like wallpaper, but like lots and lots of layers that are slowly starting to peel. So you're seeing bits of paint. That's how it looks. I really like it.
Yeah. And you can't really tell because it's so thin and it blends in. You can't really tell where the rice paper ends.
So Sue's saying, first night back for a while, enjoying your project, Tamar. We've got,
thank you.
It looks so beautiful. It's getting beautiful, Tamar. Everyone, we've got lots of hearts.
Oh,
I know everyone's so
great.
Nice.
Everybody's awesome. How about we'll do a little vase here?
I'm just going through comments.
I'm just giving it some darkness here.
Oh, old glory wallpaper. Is that what you call it? Old glory wallpaper. Yes. That's what it looks like. We've got gorgeous. We've got crafty I am, like a tapestry too, or an ornamental rug. Yes. That's.
Yeah.
But I love how everything blends. So you can't see where one, like.
Yeah, you get this vintage look a little bit.
It's like it's all molded together. You can't see straight lines. That's the words I was looking for. Straight lines.
Right.
I love
it.
it.
We're going to put this here now, like that now. I'm going to take the magic thing. Papa, papa,
You need to do like a little dance as well. Can't get too excited. If Adonis knows how excited you get, I think it goes to his head a little bit. So I can tone it down when I'm with him, but everyone knows how much I love using it. Do you know, we should actually, Rose, if you're still watching, I think we should try and find a tool belt that puts those pastes in for the cruise so we can just have them on our hips and we just whip it out every time we've got to use it. I think that would be hilarious. I'm going to see if I can find something.
So over here, over the board, I am not doing the whole thing because I don't have any texture here, but I want the color. I want to age it, like vintage it with just that. So.
Just get the code.
You want the code?
No, I've got my box right here.
Okay.
just to show everyone. That's it. And I will type in the code. I know it starts with K. Okay.
I think half the items Stamperia have starts with K.
Oh.
I wonder why they give, certain part numbers. I know because I'm a buyer by trade, and part number just tells you like a series or something. And I'm always trying to guess what did they mean?
Yes, because normally stencil you'd go maybe ST and then the number. So you go, okay, that's a stencil. Or die cuts, DC and the number. But are they all Ks?
Okay, so now this is a little wet and I need to glue it, so I can't glue it when it's a little wet. I'm gonna try it. Be prepared. Just a little. Okay. Glue, 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 glue. Here's some glue. Okay, now I want to put it here and divide this into two.
Okay.
All right, so let's take this one. Put this one here first, like that. That will give me a little height for this.
Tamar, are you able just to move over a little to where your paints are? Yes. Thank you.
Go. Okay. You can see okay?
Yes, perfect.
All right. And now I'm going to take this and put it like that in 90 degrees.
So clever.
Right? I know. Are you saying I'm a genius now, really?
Pretty much. You're very modest too. I love it.
Oh, look, she put it in 90 degrees. How come nobody ever thought about that? Oh, this is so cool. I like it. Okay, now we're going to let this dry a little bit because it's glue. And we're going to go and do more vintage paste. How about that?
Love a good vintage pasting.
So I got all of these, and see how they will come to life now. Now, no, everybody that left us and didn't watch the live and they say, "Oh, I don't like this color," we're gonna like.
Should never leave alive halfway before it ends.
No, because then you miss all the fun.
That's right.
And this is the fun part.
Is my favorite part.
Okay. So here we go.
Now, for anyone who has never seen the vintage antiquing paste before, it is an oil-based paste. And to use it, if you're you don't have to, but if you use turpentine to thin it out a little bit so that you brush it onto your project, and then use a baby wipe to wipe back. You don't want to wipe it all off, but keep the shading. And Tamar's going to show you a before and after in just a moment.
Yeah, and I also play with it. Like some areas I'll take a little more.
Yep.
Some areas I'm going to leave. So it really adds nice shading. And more than that, it gives the whole work a cohesive look, which is what I like. It puts everything together. I'm going to start talking with an Australian accent after this live,
I swear. Okay, so I don't hear it, but when I went to the States last time, I said something and I shocked myself, and I was like, holy crap, is that how I normally talk? Because I don't hear it normally. But when I was with Americans, after a couple of days, I really noticed it. I was like, oh, how embarrassing. I swear people just
That's so
come
funny.
on just to hear me talk because it probably does sound very weird. It's a weird accent.
No, you don't sound weird. It's weird when I'm all of a sudden saying something with an Australian accent. Then it'll sound weird because I have already like an Israeli accent and then a New
Yeah.
Yorker accent. Now I'm added a Southern accent.
Okay, say it with me. Water.
Water.
Done. Sweet, you're an Aussie. You can come over and
Water.
water.
New York is like New York. Then
I
New
love
York.
the New York accent. Actually, I have a thing. I love all accents. I can just sit there for days, and even when they speak in their national language, I don't know what the hell they're saying, but I've got the biggest grin on my face, and I just sit there and I stare. I love it. They could be talking, saying really bad things about me. I don't care. I'm sitting there smiling, staring at them. I love it.
You know, where the world is just so small.
It's just
So
crazy.
small. Okay, now I am removing more here so I can see the color in the background. And the words come out.
Voila.
Voila, indeed. Voila, indeed. Oh, I love it. I mean, look at my fingers, you know.
What was the point in getting your nails done? Seriously.
I don't know, but my manicurist loves me, so who cares?
Everyone loves a good pamper.
And almost done. Now we do this one. And I think this one hasn't really quite dried 100% yet, but it's okay. We live with it.
We've got mucky fingers is good. Yes. The messier, the better. I'm happier with messy. I mean, it takes ages to get it off, but get this right. Okay, Tamar, do you like gardening?
No.
Okay, thank
No, I mean, I look at the plant, it dies.
Okay. That poor plant.
They don't like me. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got this theory, right? I hate gardening. I hate getting dirt under my nails. I hate getting dirty hands. But you give me paint, paste, and glue, and I can have all that stuck under my nails, all over my hands, and I'm happy. Go figure.
Yeah, we're used to it. You know, then you sit there and you peel, but you know, it doesn't come off my nails though. I don't know. And I walk around sometimes. I go everywhere, and I got paint here. See my hands?
Yes. Yes. I think I've actually said to people on the lives, like previous lives, at one stage I'd rock up to the kids' school to pick them up, and the teacher would look at me and she'd go, "Have you been working today?" And I'd be wondering why people were staring at me. I'd have gesso on my boobs. I'd have it on my face. It was all at my arms. And I rocked up, strutting my stuff, and covered in gesso and paint and sprays. My hands were like multicolored.
Oh.
So you know you've had a good day.
I got the gardener right over here. Can you hear him? I'll use this to blend in the color, that noise. The gardeners come once a week, and my dogs, they don't bark or anything. But God forbid another dog walks like 200 feet from here, they'll go nuts. I'm like, I don't need you to protect my house from the gardener. Yeah.
Is there such thing as a clean and tidy crafter? I have seen it in action. I know it's shock horror because I thought I was tidy, but I've seen clean and tidy crafters, and I'm not one of them. And judging by Tamar's little setup there, neither is she. But we're not judging. This is a judge-free. No.
It was, when I started an hour ago, it was. It's okay. It will be again.
Yeah, I think that's the worst. Cleaning up afterwards. Oh, and writing instructions. Hate doing instructions.
All right. Well, this is not 100% dry yet, so it's a little messy, this thing. But that's what happened when I'm rushed. I'm rushing. To
Don't. What are you
finish.
rushing for?
Well,
Don't rush.
don't want to stay here forever. I can really sit here and do this for a long time.
You just take your time.
Yeah. It's okay. I can always fix it and then put the really nice ones on the
Just swap it out.
This is what it was supposed to look like.
She's showing us what not to do, and then will show us later what to do.
Okay, I think maybe I'll add a little bit of Cerantica here, maybe, to bring it out.
Ooh.
What do you think? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Everything else is matte, though.
Just mix it with primer. I was waiting for it. I was like, now is she gonna click, or is that I'm gonna hear crickets in the background and I'm gonna look like an idiot? I'm glad you laughed then, because I was starting to say,
oh, that's funny.
Kat, she's got bye everyone, have to go. Thanks so much. Amazing. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank
spending
you.
time with us.
It's really nice when people take off their time and come here.
Yeah. Well, without them, we wouldn't be here.
Right.
When you think about it.
Let me think about it. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So, sort of. You know what? I'm not going to put Cerantica on it. I'm going to put my finger in the dark color and do that. Like that.
Nice.
You get the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one didn't come out great.
But what's it like when you put it on the board, though?
Like that.
Still matches your green.
Yeah, it matches. But I think what I'll do is I'm not going to glue it on right now. I'm going to take my time and paint it right, because I don't like how the paint came out here.
Yep.
It's just really messy. Because I didn't let it dry properly. One more. Forgot this little one. Now, to glue it onto the board, I am going to be using the Glossy Gel Heavy Body Paste.
Oh, yes. I do love that. I have that right here. Oh. Not that way.
You have it?
Yeah, I sure do.
All right.
Now my dogs decide to come in and have a little gaze. He reckons I think he's coming to see what all the fun was about.
We're having fun, honey doggy.
He's gone back to the door to guard it for me.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to paint this little piece. I painted this.
It's because we were laughing too much. You forgot. I know, we're terrible.
And let me take a little piece of this one.
Sky Blue said dry brushing is a fun process. I love dry brushing.
You know, it's very fast, easy way to get a quick and organic look to something.
Mm-hmm.
Put this one there. And dark.
Thanks, Crafty I Am. I do try to be a good host.
I need a good host because I don't talk.
What? I just want to. Did you say you don't talk? Well, you're doing fine with me tonight.
When I'm working. Yeah, when I'm working, I'm concentrating.
Actually, so Tamar and I were chatting before the live started, and we were saying how when we get in the zone, you kind of forget that anyone's around. Or so when we're doing these lives, sometimes it's a bit hard because you're concentrating. You're not used to concentrating and talking at the same time. Because you get into that creative zone.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll put this here. I'm just blending it, making it match. See, this is a mistake I made. When you paint two pieces at the same, you're supposed to paint it at the same time. And this way, you know, it'll match. But I didn't. Okay, so now we can put this together.
Mm-hmm. So I've just put the code in for the glossy gel. Hang on. Might help if I click on it so everyone can see. Hey. It's a great adhesive.
Glossy gel. Yes, K3P43.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make the composition. Okay, I'm gonna reverse a little bit. Normally, I would put it together and then do the edges and finish it off. But because the glossy gel takes a bit to dry,
yeah,
as we know, so I'm going to reverse. I'm going to do the edges first, and then I'll add the glossy gel. Because once I add the glossy gel, I can't really move the canvas. Okay.
You just do your thing.
Okay, I'm just doing my thing. So more of the vintage paste all around. You see, it's nice not just to do antiquing, but also to just rub it into the paint. Giving it a little frame.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you clicking there. I hear clicks.
Yes, sorry, it's my mouse. So I'm clicking all the comments, like I'm popping them up. Sorry, it's a very loud mouse.
Why are you apologizing? It's fine. I have my earplugs on, so I can hear everything.
Oh, that's right. You can hear. Yes. So we've just had a few comments of people ladies saying that they prefer having a host and then someone create rather than two people creating at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it makes it difficult to follow. I agree. I think, this is me personally, Tamar is creating, so she should be the star. We're just here to read the comments and type in the product codes and just have a good laugh. That's about it. But it's all about watching the process.
Mm-hmm.
So just so you know, Tamar, all eyes are on you. No pressure whatsoever.
It's okay. I'm a Leo. I do okay with being on the limelight. Okay. So I'm just putting them together now. And I'm just reminding you, I chose to do the same like muted colors. That's my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like to do different colors, more bright, or there's really no rules. Do whatever you like.
I think the color combo you've chosen is perfect for that collection.
Right? I like it.
Mm.
I like it too. So on this one, I'm going to do a little bit on the side like that. So it will
Mm-hmm.
look like it's leaning against it.
That's so cool.
Right? So I put it like that, and I'm trying to see what areas touch the canvas here, and that's where I'm going to put my gel like that. And you have to be generous.
Yep.
Okay. And don't worry about that because it dries clear. So once it dries, you will not be able to see it. It'll be totally clear. Maybe I'll do it like that. Yeah, that's better like that.
Tamar, are you able just to move your canvas closer to your paints, please? Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I see that over here, I wanted to stand up a little bit, but this is a little bit in the air. And it's going to be okay. I'm just going to add a little more support there.
So Patty said, Tamar, this project has my mind going nuts, thinking all the decor I want to make with that mold. That's awesome.
It's beautiful. You know, I'm thinking as I'm doing this, you know, you can put the word kitchen here, and this will be really pretty for the kitchen. Be really, really pretty for kitchen. Like if you want to give somebody a housewarming gift, this is fun.
When I saw the sneak peek of it this morning when I got up, so I think you might have done it last night. Did you do it last night?
I did it the night before last, I think.
So I saw it this morning. I saw the sneak peek and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to wait. So that was 7 o'clock this morning. I got to wait till 10 p.m. tonight to see what you created. It was killing me.
I always try to figure out what I'm doing because I don't want to sit here and do something for way too long. And I'm going to put this one here. It'll cover my flowers.
No, I can still see a bit of the flower.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, crafty I am. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Now I'm going to take those two and put them here.
Put you on a big screen. So don't stress, Tamar. I'm still here. I've just popped you in the big screen so that everyone can see.
Why?
I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. I promise.
Okay. And this one here.
You're getting lots of love hearts.
Aww.
Everyone's happy, 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 which is great.
Okay. So this is undecided. So before yesterday when I did the project, I put those cups here. See the applique, and I'm like, they're a little too big for the composition. I did not like it, and I put the stencils, and I said that you can't really see the stencil, and I did not like it. So I can't really decide. But I put the flower here, and this time I put it over here. It's too left, but I like it here more.
Yeah.
It's like right in between. Let's put another flower here. How about that?
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll put something there. And you can take letters and write kitchen or saying or something. You have a room here. I think that'll be kind of fun. And it may be a little flower here. I like this composition.
I just love everything about it.
And I think we're basically done. Oh, we'll put this flower here.
Crafty I Am has said, right, the infamous kitchen is closed.
Cute, cute, cute. Yeah, you can really go along with it and do so many things with it. But that's basically it.
It's beautiful. Just come over towards your paints a little bit, please, because we can only see half of your... Yep, there we go.
There you go.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and either this here or something here. No, I'm letting this go.
You're just going to cut your losses while you can.
All right, I'm going to go turn around.
Okay.
And
just, if I start talking slowly, remember, log out, come back in.
And let's see if you can see me like that.
Yay! All right. Whoa, I'm used to seeing my face in a little square, and I clicked the other button and it was like, pow, right in your face. All right, so let's go back to some of the comments. So we have beautiful Tamar.
Thank you.
We've got beautiful with lots of purple love hearts, really. What did we just say? What was it? Half an hour ago. We love purple.
We love purple. I love purple.
We've got it's beautiful. Beautiful. Love it all. Thank you, Tamar, for sharing. And Neska's got a gorgeous project.
Thank you, Neska. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, I can't believe you guys stuck with me for an hour and a half. It's unbelievable.
It's still coming. I'm still clicking.
Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it.
Everyone's loved it.
Anna Maria, appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. And reminding you, if you guys decide, to do something like that, take it, make it your own, and please post it on Stamperia Worldwide. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
So we always say, if you are inspired by whatever the teacher is creating, make sure you tag them in it, because you might not think it's a big deal. And I'm hoping you agree with me here, Tamar, but when we see it, we get like warm little fuzzy feelings, and we're like, that's great. And we want to support you as well and tell you that you've done a really good job. So we like to know that we've inspired you. So don't be scared to tag us. So like you do Tamar's project for tonight or today, tag Tamar in it and say, look what I did. Thanks for doing it on the live, because we love seeing it.
Yeah. And this is really a beginner-friendly project. A mixed media, doing mixed media is not about being perfect. It's about having fun. So you have the material, you have take some paint, slap it on. You really can't go wrong with that. Really encourage everybody to take it and slap some paint on and really just enjoy it.
Go with the flow. Yes. Enjoy the process.
And I want to thank you, Farrel, so much.
Oh, no, thank you. Do you know what? So when I asked to do today with you, because I was sitting there and I was trying to think, and I'm like, 12 months, not one live have we done together in 12 months. Right. So I was like, right, we're doing it. So when you said yes, I was like, yes, we're doing a live together.
I really appreciate it. It's always fun.
Thanks for joining in and showing us. So, I learned something new with primer and Allegro paint. So I'm happy. I can't wait to try it. So thank you for spending your Friday morning with us. And thanks to all you guys for being with us. This is the first Friday night. Normally I do a Saturday. So I'm like, Stamperia will be back on Monday. There's a live tomorrow, so don't forget, Cindy is on tomorrow. So make sure you log in, and we love you. Thank you very, very much from Australia, from Florida.
Thank you very much.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye.